Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day 18 of our July watercolor month series. Today we are painting two simple, very easy watercolor birthday cards that are perfect for beginners. One features colorful birthday candles and the other is a cute layered birthday cake with candles. So grab your watercolor supplies and let's get started. So for both the cards, I have folded watercolor paper into half to make it into a card, and then I have my watercolors. Then for the first card, we are going to need a masking tape or a painter's tape, and it should be a little thick so that you can write the text under this part. So I'm just placing this across the paper, and make sure you press it very nicely so that the color doesn't bleed. So now we are ready to paint. I'm using very nice green blues today for the card. So this is an emerald green shade and I'm just using it with a big brush and just swiping one thick line like a candle. So it's just simple standing lines and just making it thicker to match the thickness of a candle. And then I am using this very dark Payne's gray kind of blue. It's really dark and nice, and make sure that you don't use these colors very dark, because otherwise the text that we write, it won't show up. So here you'll see me, I'll just pick some color because the Payne's gray is way too dark. And then for the fifth candle I use this purple shade. So because we are writing happy on the candles, HAPPY, so these are 5 letters. I painted 5 letters for them. So make sure you do not paint less than 5. So I just picked some color from the candles which I thought were very dark, and then we let dry everything. After it is dried completely, I'm going to use this waterproof Sharpie marker, and then I'm just going to roughly outline these candles, these kind of long rectangles into candle shapes. So do not be very precise with this because we want a rough look. Now I'm going to add the wick and the flame for these candles. Now is the time to put the text on our candles. So for the 5 candles, I'm going to put happy, HAPPY, and you can see that in the purple candle it's not clearly visible because the color is way too dark, which I'm going to pick afterwards because I'm using a waterproof marker. So make sure you use a waterproof marker so that in case you want to pick some color up, it's easy for you to do that. And then finally adding yellow color to the flames, and also I will be using a little bit of orange in the center to just make it a little bit realistic. And I just also spread the yellow color outside of the flames to make it even more messier. Then I remove the tape and I have written the birthday text under that part. So we have happy on the candles, and under the tape we are going to write the birthday. So here you have very easy and quick to paint birthday card. Moving to the next card, for which we are going to paint a layered birthday cake. So for the layers we are going to just use some simple strokes of watercolors, and I am using specifically for this one a flat brush, so that you can just use a one swipe and it will give you a very perfect straight line. And for these I am again using the same color palette, but I am using the colors very light. So you need to use a lot of water and less of color in this one. And I added a pink shade as well, and also an orange one to just match the vibe of the other one. And then we let it dry. After that I am using the same waterproof Sharpie, and then I am just going to make candles in a very ziggly way, not perfect, just tilted, and then adding little tiny flames. And then I'm just going to doodle some curves like some icing shapes for the candle, for the cake layers. So I'm just using some curved lines to do that. And finally I will be adding yellow a little bit to the flames of the candles. So with this we have completed both the birthday cards, which are very easy, beginner friendly and colorful to paint. I hope you enjoyed these cute and easy watercolor cards. If you recreate them, I'd love to see your artwork. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram, all about watercolors. Also, I'm currently hosting a giveaway for Winsor and Newton Cotman watercolor piece set. Check the giveaway details in the description below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.